How you doing? My name is Colin Kingsbury, PDGA 68674. This is Action, and today we're at Wondervu. There's the basket. There's a hyzer line and a forehand line. Usually I take the hyzer. Try and show you how that goes right now. This is mountain golf, so definitely are able to catch trees that stop a really good shot. I'm gonna throw the World. Just picked this one up the other day. Backdoor line, come on. There we go. Nice. All right. That's a good placement for a good start. Competing with two things today out here on the course. One is exhaustion and elevation. This is about 8,500 feet. And the other one is it just rained out here. Everything's really wet. So one down. All right, hole 2 at Wondervu. We're one down.
Dog?
What's that?
Dog good with other dogs?
Yeah, he's great. He's an old boy. He's real friendly. We're at hole 2 Wondervu. Typically, I'm throwing an escape on this hole. The basket is tucked up to the right, and try to do an anti-flex shot up the hill. So I got through everything, which is good and bad, because it looks like I'm going to be very far coming back at the basket, but not a whole lot of foliage to deal with up there. So yeah, I see it. I almost made the road over here. I guess we'll put the camera here. There we go. I think I'm going to use the Mega Soft. Again, I don't want it to roll down the hill here. There we go. All right. Not a birdie, but not a bogey. All right, this is hole 3 at Wondervu. Let's go back a little. There we go. So 261 feet. I throw my Pathfinder on this hole flat with a little bit of turn, and there's a dead stump up there that's about 10 feet tall. It's kind of what you're aiming for in relativity to the basket. Oh, listen. I thought that was gonna ring chains. Oh, that's a beaut. No putter necessary. So this is hole 4. I just wanted to showcase kind of where the basket is. The orange tractor sign right there. And we're going to be coming up through here. And teeing off from down there. So hole 4, we're 2 down. I'm going to throw the Pathfinder again. The basket will be over that way. I'm going to try and throw a high Annie flex and have it settle by the basket. Alright, that could be back. I might have overturned it a little bit. I might be in front of the rock or behind. So I found my disc and climbed up here. It's the basket down there. Just come up here for the views every once in a while, but we got some work to do because I did exactly what I didn't want to do. I don't know if you can see it behind that rock right there. Yep. All right, so this is gonna be a tricky one. I would have probably like a forehand line if I had enough control to like go straight up to the moon and have it come straight back down, but I'm a backhand player, so I'm gonna kind of mentally note where that tree is right there. I just looked at it from up top. The basket is right below that, so we're gonna throw this one kind of high and hopefully have it kind of curl back to the left. And this is gonna be to save a par, because this is not going in, but I might be circle 1 with that. Well, I looked around for a good 2 or 3 minutes wondering where it disappeared to. It's right there. So we're gonna knock that down and then probably play it from about here, which looks fun because it doesn't look like I'd have much of a putt. All right, I got bad juju feelings, bad bogey feelings here. Well, back to 1 down. All right, 1 down. We're on hole 5. I'm going to use my Lucid Felon. I usually take like a hyzer route through the right side and let it fade towards the basket. Like that. Wish I didn't hit that little branch at the end, but still, what can you do? It's mountain golf. So like I said, I hit just a very small pine branch. I think I'm going to use a Judge. Yeah, we're going to use the Judge. All right, take a 3. I think somebody got angry and moved the basket here, because this is not normally. There we go. It's not normally crooked like that, and I think it fell over. Now this hole gives you a lot of options. There's hyzer route, straight route, forehand route, up and over, or up and over. I'll just be doing the hyzer route right here. I'll throw a long bowman on this hole. Beautiful. This is the top of the ridge right here. I'm walking the route that I took right here. Unfortunately, I hit one of them and it knocks me down a little bit early. You know, I played through earlier and I was 4 down through this hole, and then we got rained on and we had to stop and I had to cancel all the footage. All right, this hole 7 is the first par 4 on the course. Basically, you want to make this initial gap, flex your shot over the road, and have it fade. There's a chevron down there, 432 feet. I eagled this when I set the my personal best, and I'm going to try and do it again today. Basically, once I get down there, I just have to hit the right tree at the right angle and hopefully drop out of the basket. It's moving right, but it might be a little early left. I think I got a putt from about 50 or 60 for the eagle. See the chevron down there? I think I landed right about in there somewhere. All right, so yeah, it looks like I'm about 45 feet, maybe 50 feet for a nervy little tester. Easy birdie. So this is hole 8. We're not doing good, we're not doing bad, we're 2 down. I don't know if you can see the chevron, but it's down there to the right of the moose sign, bright orange. It's not, I'll show you in a minute. I throw a thumber here with a sheriff. Just go up and over the trees. There is a little bit of a backhand line. I don't recommend the forehand line, but up and over takes the trees out of play. Okay, I think we are C1 on that. Little right, basket height. Pretty much just hit and sit right here. I'm gonna give it a flip. Good boy. Yeah. All right, we're hole 9, 3 down. Can't decide whether or not I'm gaining momentum or just struggling. A couple of putts I could have made. 420 feet. You can go down the middle through the trees. I don't recommend that. Just go up over the trees, take them out of play, throw in the sheriff, gonna try and flex it. I recommend throwing something bright. I probably would have better discs in my bag to throw on this shot, something a little straighter, but they're not very bright visible colors, so I'm throwing the sheriff. don't want to lose strokes in a tournament or anything official by losing a disc. Oh, we got the bark of approval. Yeah, and I really do like that. It flexed the perfect amount. I watched it fade in the general direction of the basket. Heck yeah. All right, so found it. It's the best drive I've ever had on this hole. I got a putt from a bush though. He's the judge. You know, that's one of the most uncomfortable putts I've ever had to try for. All right, so this is the second par 4 on the course, 464 feet. You can see it way down there. Big tunnel shot. I'm gonna throw my ballista, regular ballista, not a pro. I'm gonna throw it with a hyzer angle, flip to flat, and hopefully by the end of its flight it's carrying towards the basket. As long as I make it more than halfway down the fairway, I'm honestly happy here. Birdie is great on this hole. Par is not that easy. Alright, we're struggling. We gotta do some scramble. So, we're about 15 feet off the fairway. I'm just gonna try and get one maybe like 50, 60 feet up there. And I still want it to be in the middle. At this point in time, I'm not thinking birdie, I'm thinking par. That was a lot better than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna carry left and grab the trees. So I said 50 or 60 feet and I ended up going 120 feet. I think we're gonna use this, and I think we're gonna flex it over. There's probably a thumber line, maybe a really good forehand line. You know what? Let's do the forehand line. I'm just gonna change it. You're gonna make a soft forehand line. You're gonna sky it and hopefully play some darts. Yeah, see? That was a smart play. All right, we got hole 11 here. This is the first one that you pass on your way in. Basket will be down to the right down here. All these trees, however, there's no clear defined path that I've really found. It's kind of a poke and hope once you get to that point. I've taken a lot of bad skips, so the difference between a birdie and a bogey is very, very minimal. Sorry, I'm trying to do zoom here and it's not wanting to go. There we go. So, Pathfinder. Maybe find a path. Sounds like I got through the jail bars. So I'm walking down here and I'm looking for my disc, and sometimes you get lucky. Four down. So this is hole 12 up here. I highly recommend that after you finish 11 and walk up the hill to 12, you take a break before you throw. If you're going to be sounding like me, I can almost guarantee it. Anyways, let's try and find the basket for you. Yeah, that's it. Down there. So lots of plays you can take. This is probably the longest downhill shot that you have on this course. I mean, I can guarantee it is. You can go down the middle with a forehand or a backhand turnover, or you can go, what I'm told is the Eagle McMahon line to the right of the pole right here and hyzer it over the road. You need to be confident that you're not going to flip your disc over to do that. But as long as you give it the height and a little bit of speed, you'll end up down there. I'm going to take a breather and then show you a throw. So this is kind of one of those holes where I'm definitely going to want to throw something bright as well. I'm going to go with the Sheriff. And we're going to take the Eagle line today. I tried it in a recent round and it worked very well for me. I have tried the backhand. It all just kind of depends on what you're feeling that day, what you've practiced the most. But in golf, playing the safest is usually the smartest. Okay, we're about 65, 75 feet away to the left. I could have carried the road a little bit more, but it faded early, so we gotta do a little bit of an upshot. There's a basket over there. And I found my shot on the other side of this spruce. We're gonna hyzer it. Nice. I thought hitting that branch, tickling that branch was gonna stop me dead, because that's pretty common in Colorado. You don't go through the branches. So I think at this point I might be running into some glare issues. Yeah, I don't even think you can see the basket here. So it's pretty open. Looking for a straight shot down the middle. I'm gonna use the Pathfinder. Yeah, I can even hardly see when I'm up here. Yeah, I'm blind. Blinded. Look, I can't even really see the basket, so I'm just gonna do a standstill. I gotta make it underneath this branch and skip. Okay, we still got a putt. This might be a bogey. So it looks like I was trying to skip off this right here up to the basket, and it looks like I hit that stump, carried myself back to here, which is going to leave me about I'd say this is like 35, 38 feet. I love my dog, but sometimes, man, it razzes the hell out of me. Great, we're back down to 3. So this shot is gonna play around the mountain over those trees. So I'm gonna try a real high hyzer that's gonna hopefully carry over to the basket. I really couldn't see on the last hole on my drive or the upshot. And I'm a little bit winded because I'm trying to beat the sun going down. This is also my second round out here today. All right, it's a little right. I could have pushed it more left, but I think it hit and sit. I'm gonna be putting uphill, probably about 50 feet. So here's the disc, here's the basket. T-pad's way up over there. Looks like I got a little bit more than that 50-foot thought I was gonna have. So we're gonna jump this, which is dangerous. This is one of the most dangerous greens out here for rollaways. You can see all the rocks right around the basket there. If you hit one of those rocks, it's gonna stand your disc up and roll down the hill. Stay. That's all I can ask for, really. The takeoff. Sun sporting disc. This is hole 15. We're 3 down. Trying to make things happen. Basket plays up the hill. It says 230, but this plays like it's 350. This is about, I'd say 40 feet of elevation gain maybe. There's 2 trees in the middle halfway down the fairway that you got to make that gap, and if you make that, you're in pretty good shape for your par or a birdie. Other than that, you're scrambling, so you just got to make that initial gap. Come on, do it. You can't see my disc, but I almost aced that one all day. Sometimes you walk up to the basket, you don't see your disc and you freak out. That's exactly what I was doing. I didn't see it at all. One day, I'm gonna miss one of those putts. I'm gonna have to delete a whole video like this. So this hole, 16, 225, I consider it pretty much a must hit. There are 3 trees right there in the middle. The fingers right there. Basket is right behind that, about 50 feet. But the thing is, if you throw a backhand, anything that you hit is going to want to filter you downhill because this is a sloped green. I'm really jealous of players with a really good forehand on this hole. Can't do it, injury, because you can throw it into the side of the hill and have it check up. Whereas with something like this, you're hoping for it to settle gently and not jar all around, because once it starts knocking stuff down there, it's going down that hill. And it's a hard comebacker. There are some jail trees out there. Well, I'll have a look for a par, I guess. So if I didn't hit the 3 trees that I pointed out to you, it might have been going in the bucket. Looking pretty good at the very least. Oops. There we go. These are the trees that I was talking about on the left side here, which are jail. If you are down to the left there, you got to be really precise with your putt to get it up and in. Yeah, yeah. I wasn't sure if that was gonna catch. All right, we got hole 17, 260. I'm at 5 down right now. Starting to feel a rhythm, getting things going. I don't really think there's a forehand line on this hole personally. It's a straight shot, and then there's a hyzer route, but where the basket is, we're at another sloped green. This is a lot of danger right here, so if you hit early, you're struggling to get a par. You want to just at least crest that hill, and you can pitch up, take a par, or run a birdie. I'm going to throw this Pathfinder right here. I think I'm going to go with a bit of a fan grip for more control. Try and pump it out there. I might try and flex it a little bit into the hill, but I don't want to over flex it where it's going to skip or roll down the hill. That, I'm going to call that the local route because I was a little inside. Looks like I landed in a pretty good position here to try and finish off the hole. Yeah. Yeah, that's what's up. So, you guys might have been wondering what's on the basket. It's me, Mario. I love it. Like I said, this course, it's got real character to it. Never a shortage of cool people to talk to, things to look at. Like the views. It's Denver out there. Gross. And then there's a huge mountain range up that way. Oops. All right. I'm gonna take this verdict. I'm gonna hyzer it through here. Should be able to see the basket over that way. Kind of where the sun's shining through from. Scramble. Looking like a judge shot. I'm gonna have to stay back here so I don't hit my hand on that tree. That's a great up. Hopefully that'll save me par. We got about 15 feet left. I hit this instead of sliding forward. Good par save. This is hole 19. I honestly lost track of where I'm at, whether it's 5 or 6 down, but this is Birdie Alley. We got to play through 22. I might have an opportunity to tie my best or even possibly beat it. Anyways, I'm sure you can see the basket up there. They do a great job of marking everything for you if you don't know where it is, so you're not the guy that's walking up there every single time, even though you just played the course and going, where's the basket? Although they still will. I'm gonna throw the sheriff, try and put it up the gut. Oh! 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 I got a chubby. So, looks like even though I based the basket, looks like I took a roll somehow, rolled down past these rocks. I'm not really gonna have a place to put the camera to set up, so let's give it a go. If it rolls back at me, I quit. Maybe. I know. Everybody out there is gonna be like, that attempt was garbage. You're bad. Quit. Still a 3. It's not a bogey. Hole 20. This one is 145 feet. Plays like maybe 200. Almost straight up the hill. This is probably 70 feet, 75 feet of elevation gain. We're gonna go with the EMAC Judge. Try and put it on a rope up high. Let it fade into the basket. There's a tree that's in front of my dog right now. That's the one I don't want to hit because it's going to come back to me. Oh, damn it. So I'm walking up the hill and I kind of see what went wrong. It's windy over here. The wind is cresting the hill from the left and pushing to the right. So I grabbed my disc and I kind of pushed it a little bit, and there was no wind earlier. Well, I don't know, guys. Wasn't a great round, wasn't a terrible round. Not gonna beat my best. Kind of in my head, a little dejected feeling, disappointment. I'm really competitive, so I'm hard on myself when I mess up. I feel like I definitely left a lot of putts out here today. My driving was pretty good, but this is about edge of circle, 35, 33 feet, somewhere between there. Danger behind if I let it fly and don't catch anything. It's going down that hill really far. We've got a strong right to left. Shut up and putt, right? 30 seconds. Okay. Alright, it's set. That'll be a 3. Looks like a 6 or a 7 is probably going to be the best this round is going to end up being. So, no records today. Can't do it every time. Next time. So this hole right here is pretty unique. We got 2 tee pads to the basket. Basket is right there. So I choose the right tee pad right here, and I throw a hyzer at it. Of course, you know why? Hyzer is the easiest shot in disc golf. I don't know what this wind is doing. It was right to left before. Now it's coming from behind me. It's doing a whole loop. But the trick is to throw it up over the greenhouse, something with some fade, and let it fade. right, long left. I always enjoy that character that I was talking about, the psychedelic artwork, a little patriotism. And that's Squanch. Pretty sure my dog is dating Squanch. They're like best friends. All right, one more sick putt to end this round. Make me very happy. Little bit of a left to right wind. So I'm just recording right now to kind of give everybody a little bit of an idea of relativity to where hole 1 was, the last hole, and then the next hole, 22. We're back at the Wonder cart, the golf cart, putting area. All right, basket is gonna be right there. Focus, there we go. Throw the world. Try and throw it up the middle over the rock, nice and flat, have it dump and fade left. Right like that. Skip, baby. Oh! All right, at least we're gonna have a birdie to finish. Yeah, buddy, I think that's either a 6 or a 7. Usually during leagues, I would say 7, 8, 9 are usually the winning scores out here. So I'm pretty happy with that. Not a PB, my PB is 9. But I think I played pretty solid overall. Could have done without the bogeys. Could have done without a couple of rollaways. The one where I based the chevron, I think it might have been 18. That was a little bit of a disappointment. But yeah, this course is probably in my top 5 of all Colorado courses. The owner's super cool. Prices are decent, always well maintained. Everybody here's just happy to be here, so they're in a good mood. This is the putting area. They got 3 practice baskets, 1 in the cart, 1 tucked up in there. Look how well manicured that is. And then they even got an elevated one over there. You get hungry on the weekends, they'll hook you up from the food cart. I really recommend the cheesesteaks. Best cheesesteaks that I've had in Colorado ever. Friendly puppies, pro shop, smoking station, all that. So it was a good day, man. Colin Kingsbury, PDGA 68674. Check me out. I'm gonna try to get big. Trying to reach 1,000 rated, 981 right now. When I'm on my game, there ain't nobody that I can't beat. When I'm playing bad, it's still like 960 golf, and I'm getting better every single day.